So if you look at the machine itself, you can simply plug it in, right? It is a dual voltage, okay? And what we have here on the side, this is a discharge tray. So the water will be sucked in by this pipe, and make sure the water, if you can zoom in camera, there is the small nozzle. The water level must cover above the nozzle, because it will suck in the water, it will go inside the tank, it will separate between the hydrogen and the oxygen. So this is the hydrogen wastewater drainage. When it's full, simply just throw away the water. That's all you need to do. Now, what I want to show you, at times when you on, due to a vacuum in the tank, because you might have left it sideways when you put it in the car, so I always encourage to have it standing upright, or perhaps when you travel and going up on the airplane, so there will be a vacuum. So what happens, there won't be a continuous suction. So what you want to do, we're gonna have this service nozzle, so that in future you can make purchase if you have such a situation. All you got to do, just replace it, unscrew the nozzle. All right, so what is the difference? This is the normal nozzle. What you will notice, there will be two, just like a dent there on the inside of the nozzle. The difference, for the service nozzle, there is no dent. There's no gap in between inside the nozzle. So what you do is that, put it on the service nozzle. Make sure that you click it tight. Okay, you heard the click. And I want you to take note, there is this small hole, right? Just small tiny hole, just like a toothpick size. So we're gonna cover that hole with your finger when you want to do the release of the vacuum. Remember, every Oxytap, it will come together with the plastic bottle. So you fill it up full, screw it on. You got to screw it on, right? Screw it on. Screw it on tight. Okay, and make sure that it is just standing upright. Okay, straight, so it's not slanted. And turn it on. Just hang on. Turn it on. Remember, this is a working machine, but at times when you do not have the pressure, cover it with your finger, that little small hole, and what I want you to do is to press it. Press it so that it will push all the air gap, the air bubbles inside the tank, and once it's clear, right, just press the bottle and there won't be any leakage of water. It goes to the tank, it will remove all the vacuum, the space of air, and now you have a better cycle of oxygen. So once you let it on for 3 minutes, that means it has a continuous flow. You are done with that, it's off. Remove the whole cap, replace it back with the normal cap, and ensure that when you screw it back on, right, you have to hear the click. Otherwise, a lot of people do not realize that it is still not fully tied on. So that's the reason when you put it on, you have intermittent lightings. So that means the nozzle has not been screwed tight. So make sure that the nozzle is being screwed tight, and also ensure that the wire is being pushed, the plug has been pushed all totally in, so that it has a continuous supply. So what's good about it, it is dual voltage. You can use it in any other country. All you need to do is just to get an adapter. So once you have done that, okay, supposing that you have a new fresh water bottle, so all you got to do, just put it in. You do not need to screw it on, and you can also put in a big jug. just ensure that the water level covers the two holes by the side, because that will suck in the water into the tank, and the holes at the bottom will start to infuse the water with oxygen and it goes back to you. So what Oxytap does is that it will enhance all water, and whatever water filter that you have, you can actually complement with it, it will enhance it. Alright, so in case if you do not have the service nozzle, and if you feel that, oh, it is not blowing oxygen into it, that could be tight, the same thing what you could do, just try with it, cover the small hole and press it, right? And if it's not, like I said again, the machine is good, it will start pumping in the oxygen into the water again, right? So I hope this has been very informative so that you know, again, use it only plain, clean, filtered drinking water. That's all. Okay? Very good? Done. Okay? Okay, we are done.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.